If you can see any of this, but it's day 41 and pitch dark. We're walking on a road, me and my friend Yumigo, and it's like not even 6 yet. It's like 5:30 maybe. We are doing this to avoid the super heat that we're gonna still be getting. We're going to a town named Hospital, and we have under 20, so be better today. Sending my pack forward. Better today. Sending my pack forward. I can't find my towel. I dropped it somewhere yesterday. Maybe the owners can find it and put it in my pack. That's in the albergue. If they get the message before 8, because that's when the guy comes and picks them up. So anyway, it's been a great day. So, okay, well, that's the report for early in the morning. 6:35, first town. Everybody's asleep, and I'm yakking away, waking everybody up. And my friend is back there taking off some layers. And here comes the car. And it fly by like hell. Always be careful. Well, it's a gorgeous spot. Well, I'm trying to figure out if that area up there is water or fog. Kind of hard to see from this angle. I guess I gotta look at a better map. Okay, so we just went up a steady climb. That over there is fog. It looks like water, but it's fog. Cheese. Cheese. Hi, baby. Huh? Are you checking out your digs, your new home? Hiking I will go, hiking I will go. A couple of pilgrims, not nearly as busy as it has been in caminofrances. So it's 9 o'clock and I'm walking along pavement, very busy traffic. This side at least I have a little bit wider walking path. Sometimes you get nothing. There was one time I was trying to hurry up across the bridge and 2 cars came, one on each side. I stepped all the way to the left and eventually it all worked out. But yeah, it was a traffic jam with pedestrian. So you gotta be careful. So I'm on my own. My friend is up somewhere in the front. I stopped at a bar with coffee and croissant that was open, passed a few small towns, and marching on. Temperatures are fantastic. Got my rain jacket on. It's not raining now, hasn't been, but it spritz every now and then. Mainly fog. It wasn't supposed to rain today, except for a chance of thunderstorms. But that's more like an afternoon thing. And very small chances at that. Buenos dias. So it's about 9:30, and every now and then when I see an albergue, I'll pop in there and I'll ask to see if another pilgrim left a towel or if they have anything for sale or anything like that. And the reason why I'm doing that is because my towel went missing. Now, I have I called the albergue and she answered and she said she's gonna look around and if she finds it, she's gonna put it in the backpack. But so far she hasn't found anything, so that's okay. I don't expect her to, maybe under the bed, but I mean I check everything and I check my backpack and all that. But you know, somebody could have picked it up or it's just dropped somewhere strange, but it's okay. It's just a towel, you know? And where I'm going tonight is middle of nowhere, so I'm sure there's nothing there unless the albergue has something that someone else left or something. But the town after that tomorrow is big enough that I can get whatever I want. So if anything, I'll either skip a shower tonight or I'll just use another article of clothing to dry myself up with. You know, you gotta make things do. It is the only thing that I lost that I haven't found yet. Besides my pendant, which was miraculous found by the person behind me. That was a blessing. And nothing else. One time I couldn't find my hat, but I found it. It was buried in my backpack. So there's some more of these. They are everywhere. Several of them in many towns. I enjoy looking at them. I look for dates because some of them have the day that they were erected, and I think that's amazing. I love history stuff. That's why I want to make I did one of those wolf eyes with hair. I like that. I drew that anyway. So this is a cute little park that I'm going through a town, Olivero, one of the larger towns around here, and it's very pretty. I did find my friend. She just walked into the albergue that I had walked in. She wanted to go in there and get something to eat. I already ate, so she's in there getting coffee, and I told her that I'm looking for my towel that hasn't been found yet. She's the one that said, call the albergue and tell them to look for you and stick it in the backpack if they do it first thing in the morning. I'm like, you are so smart, because it's early in the morning and my brain is not engaged yet. Not until at least the first cup of coffee. So she's really cool. Good day for the Camino. So sun's coming out, and we went from 59 to 65 all of a sudden. But it's a gorgeous day. Wanted to say that as we are approaching the coast, we're getting more into the pine country now. We did go straight up for a while, and then now it's fairly flat and slightly down, but we're not really going down to where we were. And if you noticed, a lot of little pine trees. They're not that little, but see, it's a forest. Beautiful forest. And I get to smell some of the eucalyptus, but not nearly as much, as this is a different environment, I guess. So pines, pines, pines. Tall pines. Isn't it beautiful? See, sun's out. I'm all by myself. There are people behind me, I know it. There's two ladies in front, and my friend will eventually catch up because she's so much faster. So she will have no problem in catching up with me. Get to look at all these beautiful flowers. Isn't that nice? Big old bumblebee surrounding. And look at the big old rock. There's also a big river down below us that we've been kind of following next to it. So you can see we're kind of walking around the high side. Okay. I think is beautiful. That's the river down below that we are meandering around. Beautiful. When I get back home, I'm going to miss this because we don't have this. Lots of forests next to a creek. I live in the coast of the Bay of Mexico, Gulf of Mexico. And so our beach is tropical-like. If I want this, I need to drive a lot of hours, which I do often, at least yearly. But I have to say, I have been totally blessed with such beauty. Oh, Logoso! Very cute place. I know people that are going to be staying here, but it is so early. It's only 10:30. So I'm just gonna keep walking because our town, it's the next one. And it doesn't look like it's very far away. I figure I'll be there between 12 and 1. So with a super early start, here's my albergue. I'm kidding. With a super early start, I got here at 11:50, so it's lunchtime. Here's the albergue, and it's closed, of course. So the lady over here who does the cleaning, she is gonna give me a ride to the a restaurant where they do some check-in. That I guess is part of the albergue. It's kind of like multiple businesses, so I am going to see if I can find my friend and that both of us can get a ride to a restaurant and sit and relax and chat until the restaurant opens. We definitely have a full house. The albergue is full. This albergue is like a house, and I like the way everything is set up. So the kitchen is where everybody's at right now, and they're having a dinner. I'm gonna go get the pilgrims menu at the restaurant. And so me and my friend are going to go do that, and I'm going to say goodnight. I am going to before I do, let me tell you the story about the weird towel situation. So last night I couldn't find my towel, so I looked everywhere and I didn't see it, so I left without it, and I sent a message to the albergue to please look for it, and if you find it, to stick it in the backpack that's coming by transport later on. Lo and behold, it was found. And so it was shoved into the backpack, but it was found outside, so it rained, so it was wet. So when the towel got here, it was super wet. But at least I had a towel. In the meantime, I didn't think that the towel was going to be found. And so, mainly because I didn't hear about it for a little while. So when I did hear about it, in the meantime, I was walking through the different small towns with the small albergues here and there. And so I went into one of the albergues and I said, look, are there any towels that you guys sell or give away? Because other pilgrims left their towels long ago, and it's in the lost and found and never claimed. So he looked and brought me back a cute pink towel, same size and everything that I have. I'm like, big thank you, and let me have it. Didn't even have to pay for it. So now I'm over here in the albergue with a nice dry clean towel that I've used, and I took my towel and I washed it, and so now I really have two towels, one for my hair, one for my body. But if I ever know that there's another pilgrim in that situation, guess what, they're getting one of my towels, because I really don't need two towels. And pilgrims, you may have a situation that you would like to, to do something good for others. And so if I have that opportunity, I will do that. So, okay, so there's a story about that towels. The Camino provides, and our Heavenly Father oversees me with everything. So, and it's just a towel, really. I was ready to just, think that I was not going to get a second towel, and I was just going to use my hiking shirt to dry myself off with. And tomorrow I'm going to be in a larger town anyway, and I would have bought another towel tomorrow at the next stop. So it wouldn't have been a huge deal if I didn't get a towel. But my towel was found, and I even got an extra one. from an albergue who has some lost and found stuff. And Kyle, she scored a couple of hiking sticks because she broke her hiking sticks, and there was in the albergue checked the lost and found, and because they have a lot of unclaimed items, people that live behind, pilgrims who leave behind, and if you need something, hey, she scored a couple of hiking sticks. Not together, one and then another one at another day, but she scored. So it pays to double check. Have a good evening.